Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly command respect and admiration, while others, despite their efforts, struggle to get noticed? We're about to dive into some powerful strategies that can dramatically alter how others perceive and treat you. This isn't just about superficial changes or impressing people with charm. It's about mastering subtle psychological cues that make you stand out in a crowded room and naturally draw others towards you. Whether you're looking to elevate your presence in personal relationships or make a mark in your professional life, these insights can be game changers. Stick around because what you're about to learn could revolutionize your interactions and open doors you never knew existed. And before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment of what's coming next. Rule 1. Cultivate a sense of mystery. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." This profound statement highlights the importance of maintaining a certain degree of mystery. If you're predictably present and overly transparent in every aspect of your life, you risk losing the unique allure that comes with a bit of secrecy. In personal relationships, this means being engaged and present, yet not revealing every detail of your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This balanced approach fosters curiosity and intrigue among those around you. Psychologically, Carl Jung emphasized the significance of the unknown in human interaction. He believed that a sense of mystery invites exploration and deepens interest. By retaining some mystery about yourself, you engage others' natural curiosity, drawing them into more profound, engaging interactions. This approach aligns with the Socratic method of stimulating thought and reflection through questioning rather than straightforward exposition. Socrates demonstrated that leaving some questions unanswered can provoke deeper thought and engagement, a principle that can enrich personal interactions. Moreover, Aristotle's concept of potentiality, the idea that everything has the potential to realize its fullest form, can be applied here. By not revealing everything about yourself, you allow others to imagine and ponder the many facets of your personality and life, much like an unfinished story waiting to be told. Rule 2. Create a fear of missing out, FOMO. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This quote is crucial in understanding this rule. It emphasizes the importance of focusing on developing your inner world and personal interests. When you cultivate a life that is rich, engaging, and independent of others' presence or approval, you naturally become more intriguing and desirable to those around you. Your confidence and self-assuredness, stemming from a well-lived life, become a beacon that draws people towards you. In Western philosophy, Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia, often translated as happiness or flourishing, complements this idea. According to Aristotle, true happiness comes from fulfilling your potential and living a life of virtue. When you focus on your own growth and fulfillment, you inherently create an environment that others want to be a part of. Similarly, Carl Jung's concept of individuation, the process of becoming aware of oneself and integrating the different aspects of one's personality, emphasizes the importance of personal development. By becoming a well-rounded individual, you create a magnetic presence that others are drawn to because of the unique combination of traits and qualities you possess. This idea also aligns with Socrates' encouragement for self-examination and personal integrity. By understanding and valuing yourself, you naturally create a sense of FOMO in others. They become intrigued by your depth and self-awareness, qualities that Socrates held in high regard. Rule 3. Generate your own happiness. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This underscores the idea that happiness should not be a pursuit dependent on circumstances or people, but rather a state of being cultivated internally. When you focus on enjoying the present moment and finding contentment within yourself, you become a source of positive energy and joy, rather than seeking it externally. The Stoic perspective aligns seamlessly with Carl Jung's psychological ideas, which emphasize the importance of individuality and the journey toward self-fulfillment. Jung believed that true contentment comes from understanding and embracing one's inner self. This internal process of self-discovery and acceptance leads to a natural state of happiness that is infectious to those around you. Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia also mirrors this rule. He posited that the highest human good is found in one's own virtue and the realization of their potential. This self-actualization is key to experiencing lasting happiness. By working on personal growth and virtues, one becomes self-reliant in matters of joy and satisfaction, which is inherently attractive to others. Moreover, the idea of generating one's own happiness resonates with the teachings of Plato and Socrates, who emphasize the importance of self-knowledge and introspection in achieving a fulfilling life. Socrates' famous message, "Know yourself," speaks to the value of understanding one's desires and motivations as a pathway to true happiness. Rule 4. Be valuable, not always available. Stoicism often emphasizes understanding what is within our control and letting go of what is not. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, stressed the importance of this principle in his teachings, advising to make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. When it comes to availability, this means managing your time and presence judiciously, focusing on what adds value to your life and the lives of others, rather than being indiscriminately available to everyone. Marcus Aurelius also spoke about the value of time and how it should be spent purposefully. He famously said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This serves as a reminder of the preciousness of time and the importance of spending it in ways that are meaningful and enriching. From a psychological perspective, Carl Jung's ideas about individuation and self-worth align with this rule. Jung believed that understanding and valuing one's individuality is crucial to personal development. By not being constantly available, you signal a healthy self-respect and a clear sense of your own worth. This, in turn, fosters respect from others as they recognize that your time and presence have value. Aristotle's concept of the golden mean, which advocates for moderation in all things, also applies here. Just as Aristotle advised finding a balance in all aspects of life, this rule suggests balancing your availability. Being neither too accessible nor completely inaccessible strikes a healthy balance that preserves your worth and appeal. Rule 5. Don't make someone your everything. Marcus Aurelius captured this idea perfectly when he said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote emphasizes the importance of self-alignment and personal integrity. By staying true to yourself and not overly depending on others for self-identity or happiness, you achieve a sense of inner harmony that positively affects all aspects of life, including relationships. This concept is in line with the Stoic belief in focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Epictetus emphasized this when he said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." In relationships, this means that while we cannot control others' actions or feelings, we can control how much of our emotional and mental energy we invest in them. Psychologically, Carl Jung's idea of individuation resonates with this rule. Jung believed that personal growth and fulfillment come from understanding and integrating different aspects of the self. When one makes someone else their everything, it can hinder this process of self-discovery and growth. Additionally, Aristotle's concept of the golden mean, the desirable middle between two extremes, can be applied here. He argued for a balanced life where one's own needs and the needs of others are both considered. This balance ensures that while relationships are valued, they do not become the sole focus of one's existence. Plato's emphasis on the pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement also aligns with the idea of maintaining one's individuality. He advocated for the development of personal virtues and wisdom, which can only be achieved through a certain degree of self-focus and introspection. Rule 6. Prioritize your needs. In Stoicism, there's a strong emphasis on self-care and understanding what truly matters for one's well-being. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This idea is central to this rule, suggesting that how you respond to and value your own needs is crucial in any relationship. It's about setting boundaries and not allowing your well-being to be compromised, regardless of how others may perceive or treat you. Marcus Aurelius also spoke about the importance of self-value. He wrote, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." This quote reinforces the idea that one must be prepared to assert and protect one's needs and well-being, equipped with reason and self-respect. From a psychological standpoint, Carl Jung's concept of individuation involves realizing one's own needs and potential, which is integral to personal growth. This involves recognizing and standing up for one's needs in relationships, as personal growth is hindered when one constantly sacrifices their needs for others. Aristotle's idea of eudaimonia, or flourishing, also ties in with this concept. He believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a life where personal virtues and needs are realized and met. In the context of relationships, this means that one should not lose sight of their own needs and well-being for the sake of maintaining harmony. The teachings of Socrates, who emphasized the importance of self-knowledge and integrity, also support this rule. Socrates encouraged individuals to understand their needs and desires deeply and to live in a way that aligns with their true selves. This self-awareness and integrity are key to maintaining healthy relationships and personal well-being. Rule 7. Make the most of your time. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote extensively about the value of time. He famously stated, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This quote underscores the importance of making the most of our time, a principle that is essential for gaining respect and admiration. By being mindful of how you spend your time, you naturally prioritize activities and relationships that add value to your life and help you grow. This approach not only enriches your own life, but also sets a powerful example for others, demonstrating a life lived with purpose and intention. Marcus Aurelius, too, spoke about the fleeting nature of time and the importance of making the most of every moment. He said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This Stoic perspective urges us to live with a sense of urgency and purpose, treating time as a precious resource. Psychologically, Carl Jung's concept of individuation, the process of becoming one's true self, aligns with this idea. By using time wisely, you can focus on personal growth and self-actualization, leading to a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. Aristotle's teachings on the virtues of wisdom and prudence also support this rule. He believed that a well-lived life is one where time is spent wisely, in pursuit of knowledge, self-improvement, and the betterment of society. This balanced approach to time management leads to a life that is both enriching and respected by others. The power of perception. In the end, the way people perceive and treat you is often a reflection of how you present yourself to the world. By mastering these strategies, cultivating mystery, creating FOMO, generating your own happiness, being valuable, prioritizing your needs, and making the most of your time, you can significantly enhance the respect and admiration you receive from others. These rules are not just about manipulating perception, they are about becoming a person of substance, someone who others naturally gravitate towards. By focusing on your growth, self-respect, and the wise use of your time, you not only improve how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. Remember that the journey towards gaining respect and admiration is an ongoing process. It requires self-awareness, discipline, and a commitment to continuous improvement. The good news is that these qualities are within your reach, and by embracing them, you set yourself on a path to becoming a more empowered, respected, and fulfilled individual. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. If you found value in these insights, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from it. Let's continue to grow together and create a community where respect and admiration are built on genuine self-improvement and mutual understanding. Until next time, remember, the way you perceive yourself is the foundation of how others will perceive you.